gate. The evac shuttles are back there. Red Legion are well trained, but we are better.
We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away. Incoming! Fall back to my shoes! Guardians of Leader!
Need to find the speaker. The last of the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander. Ikora, the speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me!
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Commander Holiday to pick you up.
What's up, guys? God's Elite back with another video. In this video you just saw, I kind of tried to recreate everything in the tower that you would see in the first mission that we had in the gameplay reveal live stream. And I want to talk about a few things that I noticed different about the tower. It's kind of hard to recreate it just because we're not in first person. The view and the angle at which you can look at things is very different than it is in the first person version. And so I try to do the best I could, but there's still some things that we can talk about as we go through. And so one thing that you'll notice is that the tower is not as big and tall and far from the city as you think, and the city's not really as big as you think either. This is the first part you kind of get to see it. So even though I'm in third person here and it does give you a broader view, I want you to look at the depth. So here you have the Traveler, how far away it is. You can almost make the full circle out. And then here, look at how close and bulging it is onto the screen out here. So the city is a little bit smaller in landscape now. It's a little more realistic, and that's one thing I like about Destiny 2 so far, is it seems a lot more real. It doesn't seem so distant and sci-fi and far off like it was in Destiny 1. And so you can see also that the flags have changed here at the tower. Symbol down here, red up top, symbol down up here, and then red and white down bottom. But definitely the landscape of the tower and the city has changed in the scope and size. And actually, I'll throw up a clip right now. I made a comment in the original teaser trailer that we got that I didn't even realize it was the tower in the distance of the shot because it looks so tiny. But it is the tower. It's not very high off the ground, even though in Destiny 1 it makes you feel like you're very high up when you go into the tower and you look over the edge. Right here, the city looks way far down there, and if you go into the Hall of Guardians and look out the back window, or if you go up top and look over, it looks way far down if you jumped off. And the teaser trailer just made it look like it was super tiny. And so moving on, you get a better look up here once you're with Zavala at kind of the whole look of things. So here, you've got the bottom of the Traveler here, and then look at how big this is and how close up it is. As you got Gaul's ship going up here to take it over. Everything else is pretty much to scale, it seems. Everything I think looks a lot closer here just because it's first person. But everything else is pretty much the same here. But I think really this just showcases how much they've changed the size of the city and how close the Traveler is to the tower and how close the tower is to the ground. You see some of the supers here in the gameplay, and then you've got Dawn Blade or whatever it's called for the Warlock. I can't jump up like he can. But really right here, so right here, if you look at the city here, it looks closer up than if you go to the edge of the tower and look down. And that may be because the Warlock is super high up, but you can't deny how close the Traveler is now than it was in Destiny 1. And so moving on through here, everything else is pretty much the same. It does seem to me when I tried to sync these videos up, I think your character runs a little bit faster in Destiny 2 because I could not get myself running in the tower to actually meet up from this distance to that distance. I just could not get it to go. I actually had to cut a little bit out here and make him jump up to the top of the stairs to meet up in a minute. And so you get up here and you go around the corner. Everything's pretty much the same. And then you've got the sweeper bot, which I think is really cool. It's great that he's back. Everything else here is pretty much the same too. Really right here, they kind of changed the size a little bit up. So right here, if you look, and this is in the big version, so there's not as much distance here as there is from here to here when you're looking at it. And so they've kind of pushed this back to about here or so, and in the corner around there, and then all of this is gone. It's destroyed where the speaker is. And so you see that here. So normally, let me get it around here to where Ikora starts to kind of fly off. And so right here, you match up about where I'm looking here, and then you're looking here. And so the speakers building is totally destroyed. It's laid over here, which is why you kind of have to walk under to go to the next part. And then you can't even see the Traveler in this shot. And then look at how big it is right here. And this wall comes out here, but it seems that they pushed it back just a little bit. So New Monarchy is just right here around the corner. And so it seems like it would probably be right about here, but it seems like they pushed that wall back. And so really, all this really does is showcase how different the size of the tower and city are. The stairs here, you'll notice, look a little bit steeper than they do here. They look a little bit more fleshed out. There's more stairs, which that's not really that big of a thing. But right here, before they open up the door, everybody always wanted to know what was behind this door. And so there's no design on the door here. There's no design around it. But here we've got some design. So they've made some visual changes that look a little bit better to the game. Like if you notice here, there's some brickwork, but it looks like it's a game. Here, there's some pretty cool brickwork done. Everything that you'll notice so far in the Destiny Reveal gameplay, stream, everything looks more believable. There's more stuff in the environment that makes you feel like you're in an actual place. The vegetation and the planets that they showed us during the live stream look way more fleshed out and designed than in Destiny 1, which makes sense because it is a sequel. And so I'm glad that they're making all of these steps forward and making things better and giving us a world that is more believable and which allows us to be more immersed. And from the looks of it, they're going to be giving us an even better story. So I think if they hit all the notes right and they're doing what it seems like they're doing, I think we're going to have a really amazing game. It's going to be an amazing campaign and hopefully a lot of fun raids, strikes, PvP, everything. We'll just have to wait and see when the beta gets here and when September gets here. But guys, that's it. That is the tower recreation kind of in Destiny 1. It's cool. It's kind of like a little send-off to what is to come for us and what we've left behind for the last 3 years. I think it's really amazing the changes being made and what we're going to have in Destiny 2. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It really helps me out. Comment below. Let me know, did you notice anything else cool in the video or while you watched yourself? Differences in the tower or the game itself. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video.